Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It is Sunday, a very somber day. Um, Doing some of the last minute little chores, um, folding things, putting things away. Every night, probably you take a bath or a shower or something, which is what I do. Every night I do, since I've got all my Bath and Body Works products, what I do is I switch off. Every night after I get out of the shower, I apply a new lotion. So last night's lotion was Frosted Coconut Snowball, which is what I purchased the other day. I love it. It gives like a fruity scent, and I think I've said that before. Let me recap for you the fragrance notes, which is Frosted Coconut, North Pole Vanilla, Winter Freesia, Snow-Kissed Woods, and Spun Sugar. Spun. That's what I said. S-P-U-N, Spun Sugar. Which I guess it's spin sugar, spun sugar, whatever. Anyhow, I like it. I do. So, what else? Nothing else is really happening today. I'm just having some tea in my Dollar Tree mug, which I love. By the way, for those who don't know, the grip thing comes off. So if you want to wash the cup, it's a plastic grip. So try not to like rip it or anything, because then, it defeats the purpose of using the mug. Unless you have your own cozy, homemade cozy grip, which I love those things. I had one and I don't know what I did with it. It got lost during the move. So, what I wanted to point out today is the fact of another YouTuber. She has a small community, a small group of followers. She's very nice. She speaks for herself and speaks about things. I just watched one of her videos, and one of the things she talks about hits home for people who is there a difference between collectors and hoarders? This is what I've come up with. I think there's a big difference. We have a TV show called Hoarders. Hoarding. Hoarders. Hoarders. And the show is based on people who, they're not, I want to say they're not normal. I don't want to say it that way but it's basically, they have issues. And I feel the person that hoards, when you hoard, you have things from the floor to the ceiling, and, you have things that are completely filled in your house, and you haven't touched those things in years, and you keep going out getting things and bringing them into your home to where you don't touch them anymore. They're just to have. You have this sense of, I guess, comfortness in order to just have those things. You can't really enjoy them, although in that person's head, they probably are enjoying them just to have them. It goes very deep. The person I feel in my heart and soul did not start out that way. Something had to have triggered them in their lives. Something dramatic, something traumatic happened to them in order for them to grow into that condition in which they are in now. It's a very true thing. It's very sad. It's sad because I feel we all feel they're not enjoying their lives. Difference between collectors, in my opinion, you collect something. You collect a lot of things of a lot of things. You display them. You have room for them. They are seen. They are out in the open for others that come to your home they're on display for other people also to enjoy when they come to your home. But it's not overpowering. And I totally get what my fellow YouTube colleague was saying. She has made a choice for herself to actually slow down her collections, and she's taking a step back as to why, how and why she collects them. And it really hits home. You collect things because you like them. Okay, that's cool. You collect things because you like them. The thing is that you collect things, but sometimes we over collect. You could still do that too. You can hoard a collection. Absolutely. You can hoard one thing, whether it be Disney, Peanuts, cartoons, anything. You could collect. Me with the lounge flies. I mean, we could collect anything. And, we don't realize that at the time, but you can actually become a hoarder. That's the God's honest truth. I feel anybody could actually wind up falling into that category. Somebody would come into your house, you see millions of Disney things, and it's, oh God, look at you, you're a hoarder. But you don't see it that way as the case. Like clothing. Okay, clothing's fine. We wear clothing every day. But they always say if you don't wear it within a year and it sits in your closet and or drawer, to get rid of it. It's just not for you. That's cool. I think I'm going to shut this TV set off because it is bothering. Oh, thank God. It's bothering my light, and it's reflecting off my glasses. Okay. Yeah. I collect Bath and Body Works, but I use what I collect. I don't sit and look at it. I know some people who do. Some people have photo shoots with like I said in one of my other past videos. I mean, there's a woman who her husband for her birthday, he asked her what she wanted, and she needed another bookshelf, and he built her one, and all of them match, and she's got millions of bottles. You couldn't live a whole lifetime in order to use all these things, but somebody else walks into the house, oh my God, you're such a hoarder. I could just imagine it. It's cute for a while, but then take a step back and look at that and say to yourself, like, okay, really, do I really need to keep doing this? Me with the lounge flies. My thing with the lounge flies, personally, I've slowed down to, if I see what I like, I don't run out and get every lounge fly. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. If I was a millionaire, I wouldn't do it. I really wouldn't. It's not my thing to do. As I get older, I see certain things. I have actually purged quite a few, especially during my relocating. Especially during the relocating. I mean, we took a step back. We assessed what we needed to take. Me and my husband included, we take what we take. We do not need this. I had gotten rid of 18 snow globes. And I only kept, I think, 3 or 4. We used to collect snow globes since the mid-90s. And my very first snow globe was the Cinderella Castle. That I still have. That was my very first one. That was purchased in 1994. That is a gorgeous snow globe. I'm never getting rid of that. For certain things, such as that. But 18 snow globes had to go. You just have to make sacrifices for yourself. What is the best use that I can get out of something? Am I just going to sit and look at it, or is it usable? To sit and appreciate it is one thing, but if it's going to sit and collect dust, now that's another situation. It makes you think. It makes me think. Makes me think. And it really is. It's the God's honest truth, We collect things. Now, you can actually say, God forbid, if something happens to yourself in your life to where, these things are going to get passed on to somebody, or somebody's just going to come in and throw everything away. That's sad. We've experienced that also. I mean, with family members. I mean, my family member, one of my aunts passed away, and, the family had went into the apartment and everything, to clean out the apartment. And Clean out they did. While I was sitting there going through some stuff, and they were just taking everything and throwing it in plastic bags. I mean, this was somebody's life at one time. See, that's how I think now too. This was their collection. This was their home. This was their property. These were their trinkets and collectibles and antiques. All gone. Is it really worth collecting it? While I am here on earth, I said to myself, okay, I'm going to collect some things, but, God forbid things happen. What do you do? What are you going to do? You could pass it on to another family member. 9 times out of 10, you do that, they're not going to appreciate it as much as you did. It's, I mean, take for instance, my husband and I, we purchased a Disney item for a family member. And he was a small child back then. Well, his parents wound up giving it to him to play with. It was a snow globe. It was a snow globe. He wound up giving it to to the kid to play with, and the kid broke it. That wasn't supposed. First of all, you don't give a kid a snow globe, but well, he wanted it. He wanted his little. Okay, right there. Yeah, you get Parent of the Year. Anyway, he broke it. My husband was PO'd about that, but I said to myself, they don't think of it the way we think of. They don't think of it as a collectible. It's just, it's a trinket to them. Yeah, but. No, don't but. Let it go. We never did that again, though. That's, I wouldn't buy something like that for somebody ever again. I wouldn't care how old they are. Just using that for an example. You could purchase something for somebody unless they are a huge fan of the same thing that you like, then they would be able to appreciate it more. Unless you're sharing something with somebody, this is what I love. I thought it would be cute for you too. It's just you came to my house, you said, you loved the piece that I had, so I purchased one for them as a gift, let's say. It's just an example. But you know what? Just because they liked it in your house doesn't mean they're going to like it in theirs. Nobody has the same taste. Nobody has the same thoughts. They may have liked it just to say that they liked it just to be nice. I thought of that too. But the person that's on YouTube was on the mark. Makes you think. Was on the mark. And this, you really, why do we collect these? We collect these things. It was great at the time. They got a lot of room that, taking up a lot of room now. I could have used that now for other things, or just space in general. We downsized, my husband and myself, so a lot of things had to get purged. Was it up to us? No. Had we still been living in the same place, we would never got rid of nothing. But it made us do that. I think everything happens for a reason. And that may have been one of the reasons. So, anyway, I want to say, Experiment 808, hello to you. She's one of my subscribers as well. I'm one of her subscribers. And check out her page if you can. She is the one that speaks of the collecting situation. She's slowed down her collecting. Totally understandable. I totally get it. Okay. What else is happening? Today happens to be a big sale at Bath & Body. Another big sale. They have their hand sanitizer sprays for $3.95. So if you're into that, go for it. It's only on, I believe, for today. Something is supposed to be happening tomorrow. I can't seem to understand what it is. I know there's supposed to be something for Monday. I'm going to see maybe if I could prepare my food for dinner tomorrow night. I'm going to see if I can prepare my food real early tomorrow morning, which I do that anyway. But my mother-in-law's gravy, I want to see that, see if I can prepare that early. So maybe I could stop over there. I could swing over to Bath & Body just to see what's going on and get a latte. I go to a coffee place called Gloria and Jean. We have one of those here. They are amazing. I just love, talk about Starbucks. I just love their flavored their flavored coffees. They have their peppermint mocha and all that other stuff, but it is so delicious. You know, it's right up there with Starbucks. In my opinion, it may even be a little better. Just saying. Gloria and Jean. Anyway, that's really it for now. Just wanted to pop on and give my little views on that. Made me think a great deal. You know, and totally right on that. Totally right. You know, it takes you to see something from somebody else in order for you to stand back and see something of your own and say, hey, you know what? I'm doing the same thing. But we all have our things. Same thing with makeup. If you don't use it, I say if you don't use it in 6 months, get rid of it. But they say if you don't use anything in a year, if anything, clothing, anything, you don't use a pair of shoes in a year, give them to someone else who may benefit from them. You know, deliver, you know, to go to, you know, homeless shelter, or we have clothing bins that you can actually just put bags of clothing in, and the homeless shelters, they will pick them up. I think that's a great idea. All right. Happy Sunday. It's a terrible day out. I knew it was going to be terrible. Tomorrow's not going to be any better. They said sunshine in the afternoon. By the time I come home tomorrow, if I go out, that's when the sunshine will hit. All right. Happy Sunday. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. What are your views on this? Let me know. Experiment 808, if you want to check out their YouTube channel. She just speaks her mind and just has nice conversation. Maybe you're into that, something like I'm doing. But I totally get what she's saying. All right. Happy Sunday. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.